Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the first ever I Am a Champion Days. Yeah, and I just have to celebrate that all of you are here today and stepping up to the plate and willing to really share. To share from your heart, to share what we do, to share with the world. And this is just the beginning, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and stepping into leadership by doing this. We're all stepping into leadership, and we're going to be able to take this all over the world. So this is really a cutting edge on how to spread life force to everyone. Yeah. So today we're going to do some training. We're going to learn a little bit more about technique and about presence and posture and being able to really share this from the heart. So I'd like to start off by letting you know that the bathrooms are out and around the corner for anybody that needs to use the restroom. And some people will be going in, will stay inside and make calls. Some people will be going outside, and your team leader, your team captain, will be the one that will determine that. So we'll get together with the teams after we get done. So I'd like to, first of all, say that we've got a great training for you this morning, and I would like to welcome and kick it off with our wonderful leader and mentor, an extraordinary life force leader, Michael Jude.
And I'm going to invite Christa, our Crown Diamond Christa Way, to come up and help this morning. We're going to do some introduction work. Do you mind, Christa? Okay, yeah.
Whew. I don't know that this is on, actually.
Just a little switch on the side.
Oh, it's because I haven't turned it on, actually. Good morning. I am awake. Yeah, thank you, all of you, for your commitment. It takes a lot to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning or earlier to get here, and all that it takes to make that commitment to actually be here today. So thank you, first of all, for making that commitment. And you know what this day is designed to do is to follow on from the boot camp and to actually provide a framework so that all that amazing energy and momentum that happened at the boot camp doesn't just kind of fall away because we're back in our life again. So the objective of today is to continue that energy, just keep that energy going. And whatever we can do to support that, that's what we're here to do.
So how many of you are here, you're fully reared up, you're revved up, you're ready to go, you're taking on the world? All right, that's everybody in the room. So you're the hardcore. You're here at Dark 30, you're ready to go, and we're going to have some big wins today, I can already tell. As a matter of fact, some of the organizers were already prospecting, people setting up our room, people in the elevators. It's exciting, it's exciting. So maybe one of the good things to do right now would be to take an inventory, an internal inventory on what you're either nervous about, worried about, fearful of, concerned about, and just, you know, you don't have to even write it down, but what's one thing right up in front of you? It might be, gosh, I have a big fear of talking to people, or I'm afraid I'll fail, or I don't know what to do, or will I be good enough? Whatever's up for you. It's okay. It's not okay that you have that. I mean, it's okay that you have that, because I would submit that just about everybody here has something going on. I mean, I do too. Welcome to the human race. But that in itself is not a disqualifier. That actually can be looked at as an invitation to greatness. Because greatness doesn't emerge in placid, easy, sit by the river and have a picnic times. I mean, that's great too, isn't it? We all love that. But in my experience, greatness is called forth by adverse conditions or circumstances. That's when the greatness appears. The question is, do we nourish that? Do we encourage that? Do we feed that greatness? Or do we retreat back into maybe old patterns, old ways of thinking and being? Today you have an opportunity to actually face your fear, engage with it, and get some new strategies maybe, some new ways of being, some new opportunities to, when you leave here, be standing taller. It may be that you completely conquer it today, but I wouldn't hold that out as somewhat realistic. Every day cannot be a big breakthrough day, although every day can have more breakthrough, right? So my objective today, my win, is to engage with my fear, to face it full on as much as I can, and create some new strategies, some new ways of being in the face of it. And not just to revert back to the old avoidance or procrastination or distraction or whatever the behaviors are that are typical for each of us. So it would be helpful, probably for most of us, to have a strategy, because that fear is going to rear its head today. Now here's the good news. One thing I know is if I have a fear maybe of talking to people, or a fear I don't know what to say, or a fear of inadequacy, after I make a couple of calls, or after I make a couple of presentations live, for me it just seems to be, it just goes away real quick. Anybody else notice that? It's that first call, it's that first invitation. That's the one that stops us. So what's a good strategy for engaging with that if and when that comes up? Anybody?
Do it anyway.
Do it anyway. Yeah, it's really simple. It's just a few words. Just do it. Just do it.
I think there's a couple of things for me that have really helped me with that, because it does still come up for me too. And one of the things that I hold so closely and strongly in my heart is the extraordinary gift that we have here that can absolutely change the life of every single person out there. And when I am so present to that in myself, then I just know that what I'm doing is offering one of the greatest gifts on the planet. And that really helps just like push that completely out of the way. And then the other thing that I learned too was my role is to be of service to you. That is why I'm here. And if I can be of profound service to you, I've done my job. And so in that process, I take a minute and I imagine there's the person I'm speaking with, and my attention, I do it consciously. My attention goes out of here and over there. It's like, I'm with you. How can I serve you? And so it stops, to a large extent, the chatter in my head. Because I know I've got something that can totally change your life. Is this the right time for you? Is this the right path for you? Maybe not. That's okay. My job is to be of service.
So, who's ready to go?
Woo!
Yeah? Okay, well, we'll check back in toward the end of the day. Of course, this evening is a wonderful time. It's when we get to sort of all get back together and bring our guests into the room and be a profound service to them by showing what we have and assisting them should they choose to get involved, maybe take the next step for us to help show them what that is. So we'll be back later today. Thank you.